皆さん、こんにちは。Hola todos, and hi everyone. This is your mommy VTuber with yet another installment of I found them on Twitter, so they must be true. So let's get going without much further ado, shall we? Okay, this is a tweet from a mom who's raising 4-year-old and 6-year-old, and she just managed to put them to sleep. So she went to wash them, and this is what she found in the bedroom when she came back in. Sleeping? Yeah, sure. We'll take that. Now, yeah, there's gaming mouse pad that shines for no apparent good reason, and there's all that, this and that too. But then now we have gaming shiitake being trademarked as of 2023 January 31st. And you would think that this thing is limited in RGB. No, not actually. The farmer who raised it, is he calls himself a gaming farmer who is a hardcore Street Fighter 5 player who actually hosts Shiitake Cup and Green Tea Cup under his banner. And from there, the term gaming shiitake stuck. He actually started marketing it around 2020 online. And yeah, so after 2 years, he actually sold good. It became popular enough that he decided to trademark it. There you go. So if you want a gaming burger, but well, it doesn't have to be eliminated. Okay, one of those weird things some people do. There's someone who actually finished the full marathon in 3 hours and 28 minutes in single teased geta. Yeah, talk about health and ankle feet he has, especially ankle. Yeah, this is supposed to be one of those wares that it's supposed to be a training equipment for the monks. Yeah, there you go. It's one of the weird one. And Fujisoba, one of those franchise places that chain restaurants that serves buckwheat noodle. They were actually doing a bit of a product research, and apparently these two were turned down on the spot for the new menu. A straight sweet potato and a cooked one. Yeah, apparently it's one of those where, yes, it's basically what they're using. One of the very what Tokushima sweet potato, and it is actually sweet. To the point you all you need is just steam it. The problem is, yeah, basically you either have to peel off the skin to eat it, but if you do that, the noodle will get all soggy by the time you finish peeling off, and if it comes peeled off, you can't tell it's sweet potato. So it doesn't quite get the message across. So they actually turned it down. Yeah, simple and straightforward. And other ones they've done apparently were let me just pop it off here. Let's see, what was it? And there was another one that they tried, a toast udon, and they actually have a customized toast. By the way, that little tiny square you see on the side, yeah, the white one, yeah, that's actually the Raider toast. There you go. One of those days where you say, "What the hell were you thinking?" Like, the toast soba, and yes, you get all these crazy menus, and then for once they actually say something truthful. Curry bread is always the best if you have it as is, not on the noodle or not on the donburi. Yeah. Let's see what else they. Okay, this is one of those tempura udon that they tried, but then yeah, sure. A piece of beef, a vegetable, but then it's huge. And the other one they did was actually a bit more bizarre one. They had the fried udon. Yeah, something some okay. We Canadian have put the gravy on top on the on a French fry with a bean curd and not bean cheese curd, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, someone's I'd love to know what the hell they were doing. And the other one was the donburi. This is not ikura. This is actually the bubble for the boba tea, tapioca. Not too sure what the hell they were doing. Okay, near Chitose Airport of Hokkaido, so that would be in the midsection of the midsection Japan, Hokkaido. Right next to it, there's this huge mound of shells where the ancient Japanese actually dumped all the shells that they finished eating. And yeah, this is where the one of those airport store is, and this is the mound. And guess what? Right next to it is a garbage incinerator. So basically the sign yeah, basically the sign on the incinerator, the garbage collection recycling depot, it actually said we've been in business for 6,000 years. Because that's how old the mound was. Yeah, this is one of those bizarre cases. Sharp was complaining that okay, the had a crab was a reporter from the Weather Network, and she loves Sharp stuff, and she wanted to do some voice guidance for the one of their appliances, so she became the voice of the air refresher. Next thing you know, it's like, what was it? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Because now she wants to be appliance itself. And yeah, the official response on the shark. WTF? Yeah. Anyways, moving right along. This guy, okay, it's one of those scary stories of modern times. She usually pays with an app on the phone, right? So suddenly she realizes she forgot where she can't find the phone. Looking for it, couldn't find it inside the car, and yeah, couldn't find it. So in panic, she was tweeting about it. Yeah, go figure. And of course, the scary part is most of the people who are retweeting about it is not making fun of her, i.e., they've done it themselves. Okay, this guy, when he was very little, innocent, didn't know anything about the world, he asked, "Where do the babies come from?" And the mom was kind of stunned at the question. And the dad, without hesitation, says, "When I bought the station wagon, you came with it." Yeah. And apparently, his brother came with a SUV. In the meantime, yeah, if you buy Honda City, you get a free motorcycle. That was the punchline. Was this threat? No. Okay, this is what was it? Okay, the dog. Oh yeah, in Scotland actually. This puppy, he was a bit too frisky, and while the owner was away, he managed to break through the window door. Apparently, local SPCA went in to investigate to ensure that he is not being abused or he has no mental issues. And the conclusion they made was, yeah, he's a bit too energetic. Apparently, the repair is for about $500 for a year. And here's a bad one actually. When the AI learns a bit too much and goes overboard with translation. Okay, this guy did the translation of the Wednesday on Netflix. Oh, the website of it, using the Deep L. The problem is Wednesday part is actually translated into Japanese, and it ended up being okay. The biggest problem is this. Yeah, CU. If it's translated to CUB, that's fine. But then it's actually translated. Apparently, it knew there was a program called "How About Wednesday" in Japan. So they actually translated that. Everyone's getting crack out of it because unlike Wednesday of Netflix, this is How About Wednesday is a local broadcast of Hokkaido, a journey program, late night travel TV program where the two people just travel outside of Hokkaido anywhere by definition. And basically, they just show all their trip, and that's it. Yeah, this ain't Wednesday of us in Adam's family. That for sure. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, this is an Italian translator who a food who does a food stuff, and apparently his buddy in Japan actually mailed in that they found this awesome pasta in Gumba. This is what he's received. Yeah, super white udon. Yeah. Basically, so that kind of kicked off the entire question about how do you define pasta? Where do you draw the border between that and udon? And here's one of those interesting stuff I came across. I wonder if I knew if you guys knew about it, but most of the statues, depending on some countries and their politics, but most of them, if you see these people statue of people with on horses, okay, if the horses have their front legs raised up in the air, it usually means that they died of honorable deaths in battle. If it's just one leg up, it usually means they have died of some freak accident, whatnot. After freak accident or the injury, they succumb to injury that it's in later date of from injury in battle. If all the four legs are on the ground, it usually means that they have died peacefully of old age. Currently, yeah, that is what is true with London or Britain. So, if you guys know anything about outside of in other country, let me know. Anyways, here's the other one. Okay, mom is going like, hey, so your birthday coming up next month. So, is anything you want? A Gatling gun. A Gatling gun? I don't think. Wait, mommy wants it too. Nerf gun. Anyone? Yeah, that would be something to get hold of. Even mommy wants it. And then you have a family reward. Literally. Okay, and this is something that came out of around January this year in Hokkaido. Yes, we had Tokyo had quite a bit of a snow dump as well, but then here's what was happening in Hokkaido for apartments. Nope, you can't get out. So for you, yeah, this guy is actually frozen in. That's why I say apartment. For single detached homes in Hokkaido, this is what that's why you see them with a double door with outside door being a sliding door, so they cannot get frozen in. If you're curious about this type of ones in anime, you can actually see it in Canon, the Kyoto animation version. That one actually did quite a bit of a snow country depiction from Hokkaido, including this and the when the tram. Yeah, basically the streetcar has a snowplow with a bamboo brush. That's a Sapporo style. Anyways, and in the meantime, Okay, this is what I was. Okay, and of course, the Tokyo, outside of Hokkaido, that's not exactly common knowledge. So the girl, the TV station was telling people, yeah, basically when the basically when the pipe gets frozen up, do not pour boiling water, but just put a lukewarm water over it to melt it down. And then watching that being said on TV, this guy's daughter went like, if the water pipe is frozen, how do you get the water out to make a hot water? Yeah, basically again in Hokkaido, this is one of the Hokkaido stuff. Well, before we go to bed in winter times, we shut off the water main and then drain everything out. And also in the meantime, just in case, we usually keep a pot of water stored up. Anyways, one of those horror story I just came across again early this year. This granny from 73-year-old tried to set his next the room next to him in the apartment building, saying that they were it was noisy. One problem is his neighboring rooms were all big. Here you go. I don't even want. And one of those weird merch you'd probably only see in Japan. Tentacle earbuds. This one is not then it actually has the variation of being octopus or squid. Orange one is the octopus and white one is squid. Yeah, it actually does come. You can actually find it in Gachapon. Put a mask. Yeah, a German Christmas sushi. No comment. And in the meantime, let's see, cake shop pastry shop actually decided to do the roast chicken themselves. There you go. Yeah, apparently they put a bit of chocolate on top and have that burn. That's why that's how they made it look like it's toasty. In the meantime, one of those ways that some places, some big name grocery chains are trying to cheap out. Here's what you see outside of the cod rolls, spicy one, mentaiko. This is what they found inside when they took away the label. Anyways, moving right along. Apparently in some places in Japan, before you go into operation, all the staff in the op room actually introduce themselves. I'm the anesthesiologist, so and so, and I'm the brain surgeon, so and so. And if it's not a full body, but the partial, partial amnesia, anesthetics, the patient actually joins in. And I'm the patient, so and so. Okay, this one I actually don't have an answer to, so gonna end it with this one and let you guys try to figure it out. Okay, so Nintendo, Mario, Sega, Sonic. So, what is the characters that actually represent PlayStation? I mean, there's Toro, Passion Bandit, Papara, Chocobo, Pepsi Man, Pietro, Jumping Flash, yeah, but yeah, name one. And I guess I'll leave it there with and end this one, this episode of the I found them on Twitter, so they must be true. Thank you for coming in, and はい、じゃあご視聴ありがとうございました。